So, no, sir?
No,
you start. I know, but you start. You
I don't know what the channel is called.
This is Jam's Mash. Y'all get that? This is Jam's Mash. This shit here, but she doesn't know what's going on. No, welcome to What Jams My Action, and right here we're actually filming from El Placil Grill, and it's a pretty awesome spot. The food is amazing. I'll show you. Probably put up like a little clip right here. You know what? I'll put it like right over here, right over my wife's face for like a second, or over my face.
It's in Palm Desert, California.
Yeah, and so it's a great spot, and right now we're recording and we're showing everybody, including my buddy who doesn't want to be in the podcast. But it's a great little spot, little hole in the wall area, a lot of cool artwork on top. That's not actual brick, that's more of a layout. What is that called? Like wallpaper?
Yes, I don't know.
Yeah, it's like a wallpaper. Well, in any case, food here is great. We already ordered. We're waiting. I got my drink. My wife has her water. And everything here is made from scratch. So that's why we love it so much. And it's also like decently priced. It's not like, rape you for your money kind of thing. So what we're going to talk about today is, outside of this amazing establishment, is Coachella Fest. Now, we live in Palm Desert, and that is pretty much right where Coachella Fest is at. Coachella Fest is 2 cities down. It's in Indio.
No, Coachella, not Indio.
Oh, it's in Coachella,
like between Coachella and Thermal. So
yes. It's like in between these 3 cities. Like there's like a kind of little thing, and like you ever seen the bloop bloop bloop, and where they meet in the middle? That's where Coachella Fest is held. And it's okay. I'm more of a stagecoach kind of guy, but here's a few do's and don'ts for all you Festians coming down. That's what we call you. Don't kid yourself. You're a Festian if you come down here and you're not from this area. Ooh. Oh, that's not mine. That's my buddy's food. And let's take a look at this food real quick. That's awesome. Say hi. So, for all you Festians coming down here, here's a few do's and don'ts. First, plan to stay an extra day. All right, most of you guys leave on Monday. Right after the weekend is done. If you try to leave on Monday, you won't leave the valley till Tuesday morning, like 2 o'clock in the morning. You'll be stuck in traffic literally 15, 12 hours at a time. Like dead stop. Not even like a slow moving motion. It's just dead stop for like 15 hours.
This year's Coachella Fest was the first week was a little bit overwhelming for residential people because there was a lot more people.
Every year it gets bigger.
Now it's more about, I guess, not a lot about the music. It's more about just Festians going to show off their beautiful outfits.
They do have some very, I'm gonna say, loud outfits. I'm not gonna go with beautiful.
No, but there's some that are.
I'm saying per point of view wise, some of them are decent, like when it comes to how they look. And some of them are just loud as hell, like attention grabbing. I have issues. Look at me, loud as hell. Yeah. And so plan to stay an extra day, because if you try to get on the freeway at on Monday, you're not gonna leave the valley itself until Tuesday. Thank you. This is happening right here. I got my cheesy jalapeno tots. I'm gonna eat while we do this, so I'm not gonna hold back and this is just soup. Hey, soup. We've only been here twice before today, and we want to try everything on the menu at least once. Not everything, but everything that sounds appealing on the menu. She just had the same thing every time.
Yeah, well, I mean, I just feel like it today. I was gonna get something different, but then I was like, I'll just get the same thing again.
She's gonna feel like it every time she comes here.
But yeah, the owner, he pops out. He even
he's the guy who just brought us the food.
Yeah,
that's the owner.
Food and
he takes the orders.
Orders and all that stuff. So that's good.
I mean, that's mom and pop right there. When the owner brings you your food himself. All right. So another thing, for your festings. Outside of staying an extra day, because you might as well relax, get rest up, and then drive home safely at with a decent speed as opposed to like 1 mile per hour every other hour. When you're driving during Coachella Fest, when you're driving down here, do the right thing. Go the speed limit. Don't go super slow looking for a turn. Go the speed limit. If you miss your turn, fucking just man up. Drop a sack, go to the next light, do a U-turn, and then do your turn where you wanted to go. All right, as opposed to slowing down cars. Everybody going down like 10 miles per hour in a 55 zone. Not cool. My car is not that big, but I will knock you off if I'm not. At least I'll curse you out. You may not be able to hear me, but my wife will complain about the volume of my voice. You got any tips?
For Coachella Fest? Yeah. Coachella Fest is supposed to be more about music, and people pay a lot of money just to go for music. But some people just, they're wealthy and they decide to go just to go. But the people that are from out of town, I always suggest to bring like a lot of water, even though probably you'll be drinking and all that stuff. Also, be prepared for dust storms, because we do have a lot of dust storms out here. But luckily, this year it has been pretty. It seems like it hasn't been too much going on. Because people expect that Coachella Fest is going to be like honky dory, no bad weather, or it's not going to be super hot. But it is hot here in the desert.
This is the desert.
It gets close to 120 out here.
Bring sunblock.
Yeah, sunblock too. But like for Coachella Fest, I know it hits almost 100 out here for Coachella Fest. So it was like 98 for the first week. So I suggest, not covering up like all your body so you can be protected, but just wear sunblock. Maybe a hat, like a big hat or something.
A lot of water, because you're gonna sweat like crazy. It is not the butt in there. There is no like space to walk around that much. The heat, body heat by itself just accumulates. It could be snowing outside, and it'll still be hot as balls in there because there's so many people.
I suggest bring a Camelback, the ones that have not a straw, but what are these called?
Yeah, this is straw.
Like a tube, so you can have it on your back and like, I have water in there, so I can just drink it. Or, vice versa, if you want to put beer or whatever it is.
Throw some ice in there so eventually you get some water out of it.
Yeah.
Eventually.
But like with YouTubers and stuff, I even write to them and tell them, bring this, bring that, because some people don't realize that it is a desert. There's a lot of dirt. There's a lot of heat, so some people don't realize what to bring. Like they just think it's like a festival, But the people that have been going for years, they know what to bring, and they know to protect themselves from the sun. So when I suggest for the dust storms, just something to cover your mouth. It doesn't have to be a handkerchief or what are the bandanas or whatever that everybody keeps bringing. It could be
something.
It could be like what he said. What is it?
Baklava.
Oh yeah,
Baklava.
Or like a big scarf or something.
Pretty much a giant scarf. It doesn't make you sweaty.
Yeah.
If it does make you, it catches the sweat and the breeze kind of cools you off. But what she's trying to say is stay cool, stay hydrated.
Yeah.
Don't do too many drugs.
And then also when it comes to the end of Coachella Fest, it's a little crazy. There's people that will walk across the street and there's tons of traffic, and people don't care. They want to go home. So for the last couple of years, I know there's been a couple girls that get hit by cars because they either don't use precaution crossing the street, or they just don't care and then they cross the street and the person driving doesn't care either. So it's just like one of those things where you just gotta be really careful.
If you give $0 and you're walking across the street, I'm pretty sure the person driving also gives $0, and they will just keep driving down the street.
I mean, Coachella is not really like.
You will be hated by the locals. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
You're gonna be hated. I'm gonna. If I see you, if you're one of my viewers, I'm sorry, but I will yell at you.
Well,
if you're my way.
there's some people that actually, when they go to Coachella Fest, they don't even like get out of their hotels. They have plenty of things to do when they do stuff at their hotels.
I like those people.
So they don't
get in my way.
really go towards like any like you know, out and about or anything like that. Sometimes they just stay in their hotels. But when the other people come out, it's just a little. They don't know how to drive or know where they're going. Use GPS. Oh, he got a hot dog?
Yeah, that's a hot dog. That's how he makes the hot dogs.
Oh, just like
Show the camera.
No, the other way. Yeah, there we go.
This is the hot dog. That ain't no hot dog. Every single sandwich here, burger or otherwise. I gotta restart the recording on this because it's long enough. Burger or otherwise gets made with one of these buns.
That's kind of like how Five Guys is. But Five Guys
uses actual hot dog buns.
Yeah, hot dog bun.
But this is way better than Five Guys.
So
you better eat some of your sauce before I finish.
Yeah, so just to verify, just to be safe when you go to Coachella Fest, because people are crazy on drugs and other things.
I'm just crazy. I don't even supposed to be crazy.
So,
I'll run you over. Okay. Here's another one. When you're here and you go to an establishment, you know, just assume that you're an asshole and you try and do your best not to be that asshole. So be extra nice to the locals. So you already stand out as a Festian because you guys don't dress normal most of the time. You guys are out. I'm not joking. You don't see it. Most Festians don't walk around with like a t-shirt or even regular clothing. They walk around with like excess everything to draw attention, and it works. You get the attention.
No, they're half naked half of the time.
That's another part. That's how you get the attention as well. So either you're overly clothed or you're underclothed.
Oh, and like if you go to not only establishments like restaurants or anything like that, also people that work in retail, you know, just respect how their store is. Don't be disrespectful as in like tearing the clothing apart when you're trying to find a size.
Yeah, like, don't make a mess.
All you have to do is
like I said, don't be that asshole.
And you know, or ask what if we have a size. Don't just tear up the whole store and then leave and not buy anything.
Remember, when you leave, everybody who lives here is still gonna be here. All right?
Say that.
What? When they leave, it's still gonna be the valley. It's just not gonna be as crazy and as packed. Most people who come during Coachella Fest, they think this place is always like this, always booming. No, this is a once a year annoyance for most of the locals. And like I said, when I was younger, I loved Coachella Fest because I wasn't like a working adult that had to be places and do things at a certain time. But the majority of the population is working adults that have to be somewhere and do some shit at certain times. So you're not gonna be liked. Unless you try to change that perception by not being that asshole. Oh yes, you know, I was about to ask you. Every time I forget to ask you, I pass me the hot sauce. I get it just in case, you know, whatever I get needs a little spice.
And they make their own like pastries and stuff.
Their own
too.
dessert. It's amazing. And
this one is a date bar. But anyways, if for the locals that live out here in Palm Desert or in the valley, you should come check this place out. It's really friendly. I mean, I didn't even know this was here, to be honest. I noticed
my third time here.
After when I went to Fresh Juice Bar, which is like next door, and I didn't think it was, you know, anything of it. But when we came here for lunch and we tried their meals, I was kind of blown away because it's really good. Because also the owners, they do the meals. Like they cook it, they bring it to you, you know. So come check it out.
You know it's a pretty...
Al Paseo Grill, which is like kind of close to Al Paseo in Palm Desert, across the street from Westfield Palm Desert Mall. Yeah.
We know it's pretty much like a judge-free zone. So owner hired. He doesn't like judge people based on how they look when he hires them. You know, if you show that you want to work, I'm guessing he knows it and he hired. There's a few people here that have like tats. Like there's no part of their body that isn't tatted up. And they're working. They're not like they're not like in the back where you can't see them. They're working out, you know, in the open. I think it's awesome. It's like makes you feel like this is like a cool spot where you can just sit down, eat food, drink, and then you're not gonna be like judged by anybody. You know? There's all kinds of cool stuff on the wall too. It's like shenanigans, but like better.
Shenanigans.
Yeah, you remember the movie Waiting?
Oh no.
But I'm saying better. Like they don't mess with your food because the grill's out in the open. It makes it be hard to mess with the food. Grill's out in the open.
Reminds me of like Sizzlers or I don't know.
No, but I'm talking about the stuff on the wall. Cause Shenanigans had all the stuff on the wall.
Oh, okay.
You know? Yeah. I'm not talking about the actual the service or anything. This is way better than Shenanigans service. Yeah. We don't have some kind of guy who's trying to like hit up on high school girls like coming over to us saying, "Hey, how's it going?" You know, as our waiter. No, but it's a really nice spot, and like it doesn't seem to have any shortage of business. Like there's always like half the tables open for people to sit down, but there's constant people going through here ordering and like to take out. And you know it's really good food when they come here just to order to take out. It is tasty. It is super tasty. So come around and try it. Is there anything else for the Festians? Remember that, we call you Festians. That is your name when you come down here. It's not Rob or Bobby or Jack, it's Festian.
Just for those that come to the desert, just respect the residents. Not only the people out here that live here for a long time, like their home, everything. Because I recently read an article where this family that lives close to Coachella Fest, there was an issue with the people from Coachella Fest, and they were disrespectful towards the residents.
So once again, don't be that asshole.
Yeah, just don't be mean or disrespectful anywhere in the valley.
I'm thinking I'm the biggest jerk here because I'm cursing in this restaurant, and I realize that when I'm sitting around, I look at the people around me. I know from the other camera point of view, you can't really see that many people. You see like one couple, but there's like a few couples around us. But that's about as bad as I get. But other than that, you guys have a good time. And don't forget to support my other channel. It's .q Sergeant and like, share, subscribe. Anything else?
No, just be safe on the second week of Coachella Fest.
This is we already went to the first week, and I decided to make this video because that first week was just terrible. It was bad. It was bad.
Well, for the people that work towards the Coachella Fest, but also just people driving around.
The only good thing that came out of it is we found a spot to eat at. That was it. Out of like just because there was so many crowds. That was the only. And during Coachella Fest, having a place where you could actually have a table to sit down at, pretty chill.
Now we might talk to the owner when he's not busy or anything, but we might talk to him and maybe he'll like give the exact location. But technically, it's across.
It's in the Staples Shopping Center.
Yeah, it's across the street from the Westfield Palm Desert Mall, and it's called El Paseo Grill. And it's right next to, it's not technically next to Starbucks, but it's like close to Starbucks. And local bands like to come here as well from the Coachella Valley.
Yeah, there's a lot of posters up from local bands that come down here.
They're known for, I'm pretty sure, for their food. But I mean, I didn't know, so.
They've been here for 3 years.
Yeah, they've been here for 3 years, so they're new in the valley.
It's cool. So I'm going to pick this up and I'm just going to survey around.
Yeah, so that's
They try to go around Marcus's big head. Try to get not to get anybody.
yeah. There's artwork on the
There's
wall.
artwork on the wall. I'm making sure I don't get anybody who's eating here on the footage. But just out of respect for the people around us. All right, you guys, keep shooting.
Wait, that's
it.
But you said keep shooting, and this is a different channel.
Keep shooting your mouth up.